What's up guys, Coach Chaz bringing you my 5 tips for conquering your Thanksgiving. You can also use this for Christmas coming up next month. So the thing with Thanksgiving guys, this is the kickoff to when most people gain 10 to 15 pounds. I know by experience 2 years ago, I gained 15 pounds. And I was not a happy camper when I stepped on the scale January 1st and went, oh crap. So last year and especially this year, I am right on track with my goals, and here's how you do it. Starting with tip number 1, we're gonna be talking about exercise. You need to plan ahead. Perfect example, this morning I woke up, I did a double workout with Body Beast, Total Body, followed by Insanity, Power, and Resistance. Burned about 1,300 calories, and you wanna go for maximum calorie burn because that's what you're gonna be putting back into your body with your Thanksgiving meal, right? I'm the last coach that's going to sit here and tell you you need to swap out and make healthier options and all this kind of stuff, because that's not realistic for the average person. The average person is not going to put in the time and the work and the dedication that it takes to make a 100% healthy Thanksgiving. We're talking about the pies, the eggnog, all those tasty things that we love to have and we look forward to. Enjoy them, because this is only one day, guys. Maybe 2 if you're in a situation like myself where we have 2 Thanksgivings. That's only 1 or 2 meals. You're not going to gain 10 or 15 pounds over one day. It's when you allow it to continue that you put on the weight. So tip number 1 with exercise, put in the work, plan ahead. Do what I did. I woke up early this morning, put in my workouts, I burned the calories I know I needed to burn. I can enjoy my meal later on today, and I'm able to move forward and feel good about my choice. And I'm also going to be hitting the road tomorrow, and we're going down about an hour and a half south of the town that we're in currently up in McMinnville, Oregon. So we're going to be heading down to a town called Eugene. We're going to be there for 2 or 3 nights. So I'm already planning ahead, thinking about which workouts can I bring with me or what gym can I go to and still continue with my exercise, because it's usually this time of year that exercise gets put on the back burner. Especially after you eat those big heavy meals, don't let those meals continue, because it's going to change how you're actually moving your body. Tip number 2, we're going to be talking about water intake. You need to make sure you are staying well hydrated, because especially with these Thanksgiving meals, the biggest thing that people tend to do is they don't eat all day and then they gorge for the whole evening on the pies and all that fun food. You need to make sure you are drinking enough water, guys, because if you go all day being dehydrated and then you shove your body, your stomach full of all these heavy foods, your body is not going to be able to digest it properly because you were dehydrated. So starting from the moment that you wake up, start pounding the water, guys. Make sure you are staying well hydrated. Tip number 3, we're going to be talking about portion control. This is always a fun subject, right? Because like I just talked about tip number 2, it's easy to go all day and not eat a thing because you know Thanksgiving is right around the corner. So when that Thanksgiving meal comes up, you start pigging out, right? And then all of a sudden you realize, oh, I don't feel so good. Don't eat until you feel sick. That's just stupid. That's what I did 2 years ago. I put on those 15 pounds over the holidays. And it came from eating until I got so full that I almost hated myself. And I questioned, why did I eat so much? And then next meal, I would do the same thing. Don't get in that rut, guys. Portion control. Have a small amount of every item you want. Eat whatever you want. Just make sure you're not stuffing your face full of it. Tip number 4, we're going to be talking about protein. The thing with Thanksgiving food in general, it's very high in sugar, it's very high in fats, it's very high in carbs. So the main thing you need to make sure that you're trying to do if you really want to focus on staying on track with your health goals, make your protein your main source, your biggest portion. Because protein will help fill you up. It's going to help actually nourish your body, especially if you're doing a solid workout program. You're going to be able to get that protein you need to help build the muscle, burn the fat, etc. So if you make protein your biggest portion, you are less likely to gorge on all the other fun foods that are high in the carbs and the sugars and the fats. So make sure you're making protein one of your biggest portions, guys. Last but not least, Tip number 5, and this is probably the most important one out of all of the tips. When Thanksgiving is over, like I talked about before, it's only one day, maybe 2 if you do a split holiday setup. So after those 1 or 2 days, get back on track. The number one reason why people gain weight over the holidays is the fact that they let these days pile up. So instead of eating Thanksgiving meal, having some pie and some fun food throughout that evening, when you wake up the next morning, pound water, get a good solid workout in, and get right back on track with your nutrition plan. It's those times where you start to keep eating the leftover pie and all of this stuff. It's when you keep eating that 3, 4, 5 days after that all of a sudden that domino effect starts to happen where you fall off track. Don't let that happen. So right when your meals are done, sure there's going to be leftovers and you can incorporate those into your nutrition plan by using portion control. But for the most part, guys, just get back on track. So aside from that, those have been my 5 top tips for conquering your holiday season. Use them, take notes from this video if you need to, but most of all, guys, just enjoy it. This time of year is a great time of year to truly reflect on where you've been, the struggles you've been through, who you're thankful for, what you're thankful for. So I just wish you guys a happy holiday, especially Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too. Again, have a wonderful holiday season. I'll see you later.